Hi, welcome to Market Flow. I'm going to share with you a few stocks that have an incredible upside potential. I'm talking about a 2 to 3x within the next few months. These are good stocks with strong fundamentals, great revenue at low PE ratios. So again, stick around for that. They have to do with Archegos margin call. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Let's go ahead and start. So a few months ago, Archegos investment got a margin call, and this is a family-owned investment fund, and they're trading like hedge funds because he used to be a hedge fund manager, so highly leveraged, and he had a margin call in one of the stocks that he was holding for a $30 billion margin call. So once that trigger, then the company, the bank who was lending the money to this fund, had to liquidate some of these stocks right away in order to cover for his debt. So let's go ahead and review those stocks. So BIDU, I already have a position myself on BIDU. I start accumulating right here, I believe like around 180. That's my position right now, and I'm planning to hold for a long time, long-term investment, probably take some profits once it reaches the top. But again, BIDU, it's a great company. You can see the chart right here. This is the downtrend. The correction was over at this point. It hit a double bottom, and then it created a higher low. This is an indication that the stock is gaining momentum to the upside. Now it has created this pattern right here. It's a W, and normally this is very similar to maybe a cup and handle or an inverse head and shoulder, but the length from here to here should give you the distance for the next target, which should be about 226. I've seen a lot of options activities for this stock, so I think there's going to be a lot of movement in the next coming days. Financially, they're doing very well. $17 billion in sales, $7 billion in income. This gives them a PE ratio of 9. This is very discounted stock, but very good stock at the same time. Margin profit is 42%. So again, this is a great company with great margin profit, great growth for the future. I think there's a lot of institutions that are behind it, and one of the main reasons that it sold off is because Archegos got this margin call. So this was one of the stocks. The other one is Discovery, and everyone knows Discovery Channel. So this is the stock right here. The one thing about it, I have a position as well on this one. I have calls and I have shares. I built my position around this level, and I'm planning to hold as well all the way. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to get all the way to the top on this one. This one looked very parabolic, but eventually it could be. My first target right here, it's 45, at least for me to take a little bit of profit. But right here, we should see a little bit of resistance somewhere around 34, 35. That's the distance of this wedge right here. So it's probably going to hit here, and then it's going to retrace a little bit. My thought is the stock is going to do something like this. And yeah, okay. Normally, this right here, this is not what a lot of institutions get in, or a lot of traders. Some traders, they're trying to play safe. Once it gets above the 20 moving average, and once it gets above the 50 moving average. So normally the stock will do a run right here. It's gonna hit this level of resistance. It's probably gonna retrace a little bit. Not exactly sure if it can do a double bottom, maybe retrace all the way to this part, but it's going to retrace a little bit right here. It's gonna find some resistance. The 50 moving average is going to be embraced at that point, and then that's where a lot of institutions, a lot of traders get their eyes on this stock, and then that's what it's gonna be pulled a lot more higher. One of the catalysts for Discovery is that they are looking to acquire Warner Brothers. So this news is definitely going to push the stock even higher. Once this news or this deal, it's confirmed, the stock is gonna hit higher volume and it's probably gonna start trading a little bit faster to the upside. Right now the market cap is $15 billion and the sales in a year it's $10 billion. So you can see it right here. This is a stock that is trading at very fair valuation, perhaps even a very good discount. Income not as good. You can see that the margin right here, the profit margin is not that good, 7%. Not much downside from here in my opinion. This is looking a bullish reversal. Next one, so this one is another one, FTCH. Not very familiar with it stock, but I know this was one of the ones that he was holding. Yeah, ready to reverse. Right now it has a bullish pattern that is called a inverse head and shoulders. So the next target should be around $70. As soon as it breaks this level right here, which it has been getting rejected, it almost did right here, and perhaps might be wrong, it probably already break. We have to confirm that, but it looks like today it back tested at that level. Yeah, it does look like it's breaking out right now. So this looks like it's breaking out right now. So perhaps it's gonna, if it continues making higher highs from here, it's very likely that the next target is gonna be $7. So this is a 20-point move for this stock. Very bullish. If it doesn't continue making higher highs, perhaps it's gonna consolidate, come back maybe to the 50 moving average, and then that will be a good entry point. But right now the stock is looking bullish. Let's look at the next one. So IQ, it's another one. I have a position on it and I have calls as well. I've been building on this one a position as it's been reversing right here, and it has created now this inverse head and shoulders. Again, this is a bullish pattern. Once it breaks this level, which I think it's going to, I saw a lot of option activities for this stock. I think they're gonna come pretty fast on it. It's gonna go all the way to the 19. So there is a 4-point move right here. It's almost a 30% move. And just like I said before with the other stocks, that's probably where it's going to retrace a little bit, and then it's gonna continue moving higher, perhaps all the way to this level right here, 25. Now, if I look at it a little bit wider right here, this stock is one of the reasons why I like this stock. This is the Netflix of China. So it's a stock that is doing very well. It has grown very well as well, good revenue, and it's still in growing mode. Now this right here, this was when he had PO, and current all-time high is 46. I believe it can be realistic to get to 46 once it break this level. So this is just a how much upside you have in this particular stock. There's different ways you can play it. I'm playing it both ways. I have calls and I have shares. So upside potential for this one, if it gets all the way to 29, which is high possibility. If we look at the chart in the past right here, there is a high possibility that it's going to get all the way to 29. So the upside potential for this is almost 2 times. So you're going to double your money buying here all the way to $30. If you buy 200 shares, you can easily sell to 100 shares, and you're going to have a risk-free stock for the rest of your life. And then if it goes all the way to 46, well, more power to that as well. Anyway, so I'm really excited about this one. Out of all of them, BIDU and IQ are the ones that I'm more excited about it, but I see a lot more upside potential on IQ. The next one I'm gonna talk is this one right here. I'm not very familiar with this stock, but if you do, put comments below. Its name is VIAC. You can see right here how it fall pretty hard from $100 to $37. Right now it's trading at 40, so it has a 2x, maybe a little bit more potential opportunity. But right now what it's doing as well, it's an inverse head and shoulders. You can see momentum, it's on the upside. This is a reversal pattern. Great entry opportunity. It has been already embraced by the moving averages. This is where a lot of institutions and more traders who like to do more safe investments and risk-free investment like to get in. So they're probably already getting in today in the last few days. You can see these really green candles. You didn't see that pattern in the past. Right here, this very green candle, that's a sign that there's large institutions putting a stop or a bottom to a stock. So they put a bottom, they let it retrace, and then they start accumulating right here. They keep going, they make a higher high, and then now more institutions and traders get in the stock. So all of this right here was an accumulation for institutions. They're already in it. They're probably going to start pushing it up. So this is stock that is trading on the SPY 500. That's a good sign. It's a good stock. $26 billion as sales, and is almost 1-to-1 sales to revenue, sales to market cap. That's a very good evaluation. PE 9, forward PE 10. Definitely great discount. It can easily double in price within the next month or two. $80, I see it very quick reaching out their level right there. Now this is not a meme stock, so this is a stock that you can easily buy and hold for the rest of your life. You can see the numbers right there, and the numbers are solid. This is a good company. Next one, VIPS, $19 right now. Again, this is a stock that had the margin call. You can see this waterfall right here, trading currently around $20. I don't hold a position on this one, but upside potential potentially 46 from the all-time highs. That's a 2x potential within the next few months. If we look at the financials, I'm not familiar with this company. I think it's a Chinese stock, and it sells goods over the internet. Yeah, consumer cyclicals, China retail. Okay, so the sales is $17 billion, and right now the market cap is 14. So this is a very underrated stock right now. You can see the sales to ratio to market cap, it's way too low. This is very undervalued. Perhaps if their operation margin, or not operation margin, yeah, operation margin and maybe profit margin increases over the next year, you can see a big pop. This is going to be at least a 2x from what is trading right now, 2x and maybe plus by the end of the year. So anyway, all of these ones are great investments. They're great stocks for short-term trade as well. Anyway, so these are the stocks I wanted to share with you. I'm really excited about them. This is a great entry opportunity. You are not buying a trash company. I believe these companies have solid fundamentals. I'm not an expert on that, but I can tell you these stocks are looking like they're bottoming. So now let's add to the list a few other stocks. BABA. Okay, so BABA, it's breaking out right now. Again, this is a stock that is trading, it was trading about $200, upside potential all the way to 320, and perhaps it's gonna make higher highs from here. Okay, well, this is all I wanted to share with you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you're gonna play it. What's your investment strategy? Do you buy shares? Do you buy options? Do you buy both? The way I do it personally is when I see a stock that is reversing, I buy both. I buy stocks and I buy options. Once it reaches its first resistance, instead of selling my stocks, I sell my options. And most of the time, those options are going to pay it off for my price of my stocks. So my stocks are pretty much free by the time the stock reach a decent resistance level. So that's the way I traded it, just so I can keep my stocks risk-free in the long term. Anyway, let me know which of all these stocks it's your favorite one. Which one are you invested? I would like to hear that in the comments, and the reason why you like this company better over the other ones. Thank you for watching and have a good weekend.
One thing you're trying to do is say, of all these public companies out there, here's a company I really like. The fundamentals are terrific. their earnings are doing well, their competitors are doing poorly. I think this company's doing terrific. And all of a sudden, the stock might have gone from 40 to 30 because of this decline. That would say, wow, here's a chance to buy it. So you're trying to say some companies might have been overpriced at 60 and all they did was go to 50 and say, big deal. So you're trying to find companies you liked anyway. Right now you liked them, and now they've had a haircut. That's what you would do. Not a stock that went from overpriced to fairly priced. Something that was fairly priced at the start of this exercise and then had a very, a 5 for 4 sale.